Hello. So, let's get all situated. Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard to Write With Me number 8. Very exciting. I think I've forgotten how to do this. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm also just wearing the clothes I slept in and also have a friend today. So grateful that they've joined me. Hello. And I don't even have my headphones today. Because they're broken. It's fine. Have you had breakfast? Yes, it is 3 in the afternoon. Still rocking the lipstick though, yeah. Yeah, I am. That's a nice noise. Excuse me. We're busy. So this is some strawberry tea. I've been really digging fruity teas lately. They're just so juicy in your mouth. I also have a blueberry one that I've been drinking. Are you excited for your book? Yeah, so if you guys have seen what I've been doing recently, the book was officially announced. It's very exciting. If you aren't up to date, it's called The Truth About Keeping Secrets, and it's coming out in February next year with Penguin Random House UK, which is ridiculous. If you're interested in pre-ordering, there's some links in the description. Yeah, I talked about this in my last video, but pre-ordering is super important, and it's a really great way to support authors you like. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it if it seems like something you're interested in. If maybe you grab coffee. Yeah. That being said, and the reason I'm still doing Write With Me is because it's not done yet. The book is absolutely not finished yet. It's definitely getting there. It's sort of at the point now where I was gonna say something and then I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it's sort of at the point now where no more big changes will need to be made, and I basically just need to finish writing it. So it's more the kind of small cleanup things now. How many more chapters will you add? I won't be adding any more chapters. It's all there. I've essentially already finished 2 drafts and I'm now working on the 3rd, I think. And then after this, I'm going to send it off to obviously my agent and my editor, but also I've got some beta readers that I'd like to take a look at it. I'd like it to did I just use words in a strange way? I think maybe I did. Yeah, you can also get it in ebook form. I think there's that option on Amazon, and also I think W.H. Smith is an ebook, and yeah, you can pre-order ebooks too. So it just like appears on your device. I went onto Book Depository to buy a textbook yesterday, and The Truth About Keeping Secrets was under the best-selling crime thriller section. Hey ho, let's go. Hi, ho. Let's go. Does it have a cover yet? Nope, not yet. So the picture that's there is just sort of the filler image for the time being, so we can use it for like, obviously just keeping its place on those websites and press releases and things. I think in the next couple of months it will have a cover. I think they're working on it now. I'm not sure. By they I mean the like design team at Penguin. Will you continue the streams when the book is finished? Yeah, because I have to write another book. Well, I have to. I want to and also have to. So either way, another book needs to be written. Yeah. Do you know who's doing the cover art? I don't know. With bigger publishing houses, a lot of the time they won't commission. I just spilled on myself. Ooh, that's hot. Ow. They don't commission artists like individually. They have an actual like in-house design team. So it'll be like the design team at Penguin. Is there going to be a sequel? No, it's a standalone. So yeah, the next book is going to be an entirely different story. I haven't decided on one thing yet. I have a couple different ideas of what I want the next one to be. And they're all very different from this one, so. I just realized we don't have prompts. I should probably do prompts. I might just think of them now. I might just make them up. Will the next book be in the same genre? Yeah, it will. Are you going to write another poetry book? Probably not for a while. I think I like writing prose a lot more than poetry. So there's that bomb to drop on you. Is graffiti ever going to be on Book Depository? Probably not. I don't actually know. Actually, maybe I'll try and look into it, but since it's self-published, I'm not sure how that would work. I'll look into it though. Why did you delete all your old videos? I didn't. They're unlisted. If you go to the video I made 2 videos ago, there's a link in the description to the playlist with all the unlisted videos. Oh, I need to do prompts. Go to any cool magazines you know of? No. Does anyone have any magazine recommendations? I don't remember the last time I read a magazine. So, writing's been tricky recently. I'm at this point where, or a point in the story anyways, where it's sort of, it's not jumbled, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's sort of like a section in the story where time sort of passes. So there's like a time jump, but sort of small things happen within the time jump. So right now I'm just trying to make it so that it feels, I don't know, I guess it feels linear, but like it's also ultimately leading to something, but also not boring, but also, you know, it can't be too like jarring. I don't know, so I've been putting it off, and that's why I wanted to do this, because I needed like a reason to sit down and stare at the screen with people watching me. Sorry, I'm still looking at prompts. Do you get any of the money from the super chat? I think I get all of it. I don't actually know how it works. I think it gets added to the ad revenue that I make. Yeah, one more problem. Just plants. Okay, prompts are dark and stormy night, from nothing to more than nothing, ask your body, destroy the most important thing in plants. Those will appear in the description if you refresh the page. So I think our first writing sprint will be in 4 minutes, so 15 minutes past the hour. How hard was it to choose the title? It was so hard. It was honestly my biggest stressor for a while in regards to everything about the book. It was the thing that was causing me the most anxiety. It is it's tough, man. Especially when you spend so much time on this thing and you know in your head everything that you're trying to say with this thing, and then you have to somehow, summarize the entirety of this thing in so few words, and it was really difficult to come up with something, but then also settle on something that works and makes sense, but also works from a business standpoint, a book that has a title that someone would pick up, and even if they didn't know what it was, marketing, it's all marketing. So yeah. Bert is in Brighton at the moment because he is acting in PJ's big ol' show, and he just texted me and said that they're watching me. You're gonna be bored in about 3 minutes, boys. Do you think you made the right choice 100% with the title? I don't know. I guess you don't ever really know. People seem to like it. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. How's Bug doing? She's good. She's having a little sleep behind me. Should I ruin her sleep so you can see her? Wait, hold on. She was being real dorkish this morning. Normally, Bug so she'll sleep with me, and then she wakes up around breakfast time, and then she's kind of hyper for about 2 hours after breakfast time, and then she sleeps for a bit until dinner, and then she plays some more and then sleeps. But this girl was just so hyper all day. Oh. Okay. There she is. Grumpy. Are you so grumpy? Should I put you back? So sleepy. Okay, so sleepy. So sleepy. I have bug hairs on my lips. She looks mad. She always looks like that. Hashtag bug life. She's a very sweet girl. Cool. We're gonna write. Oh, I totally missed. Thank you, Daphne, for the super chat. Thank you. That always it. Obviously, I appreciate it, but it also is just uncomfortable to say thank you for the money. But thank you for the money, basically. Cool. We need to write. So I am going. Oh, please. There you go. Okay. How about we just do 10 minutes to start? Yeah, so right until 25 past the hour, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am now turning off the chat, so don't say anything important to me. We'll be back in 10 minutes. minutes. 2 minutes. And then I'll be back. Okay. We're back. Bubbles are off. How did everyone do? I am honestly so bored of people in the comments like thinking they're funny and going, lol, what's this? It's like, it's not my problem that your reading comprehension is so lacking that you can't like figure out what's happening. It's in the description. It's a productivity stream. I don't talk for periods of time because I'm working, and you're also supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be sitting here staring at me because that's strange. That's a strange thing to do. So the point of this is that you're meant to get something done. Great. Can the work periods be longer? Yeah, the first one I normally only do for like 10 minutes, and then it'll go to like 15 and 20 minutes. Okay. I didn't mean to roast anyone. I just don't understand why it's like, just read it, right? I don't know how you can go through life just going, what's this? What's this? When like, just read it. Just read the thing. What's this liquid at the store? I wish I could figure out what this is. Unfortunately, I can't understand the English language. I wish someone would tell me what this is. Okay, I'm done. So, don't you usually put slow chat on? I totally do. Thank you for reminding me. That's why the chat is the way it is. Okay. Slow chat. Okay. Every 30 seconds. I really don't mean to roast. I'm sorry. What are you guys working on? Anything interesting, exciting? Where is your jumper from? Forever 21, a while ago. It's cute and soft. I have the same one except it's black with a white stripe. It's cute. Plotting for my Camp NaNoWriMo project this April. That's cool. I like the idea of Camp NaNoWriMo. I've like wanted to do it, but the idea of getting sorted into like, are they called cabins with people I don't know really scares me. So I haven't. It seems fun though. So yeah, that's awesome. Best of luck. Greenhouse gas accounting. That sounds riveting. King Lear essay. Very cool. Chat is still going quickly somehow. Very cool. A lot of school work. Good stuff. Glad you guys are getting stuff done. So I think next writing period will be in 6 minutes. So 35 past, and then we can write for 15 minutes. Do you have any recommendations for cheap places to stay in London? I'm like a big Airbnb advocate. I think that's the best way to, like, if you don't want to stay in like a hostel or something and you still kind of want like your own place, because there's loads of hostels you could stay in that I think some are, obviously I've never stayed in one in London because I've never had to, because I live here, but check out Airbnbs. It gives you a good feel of what like living in the city is like. Slim, it actually somehow makes the chat go faster. I think it's because I asked a question to the audience, and do you know Haley Blay? Yeah, I know Haley Blay. I just ordered her merch. I'm waiting for it to come. It's really cute. I got the blue like sweatshirt thing. No, she's great. She's like, she honestly just cracks me up. Like, I think she's so funny. Where did you buy the board behind you? I think, where did I get it from? I got it, I think it's called Truva. It's Trouva. It's a website with a lot of, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a bunch of independent boutiques that can like list their things on there. So it's a lot of like home goods and like independent clothing stores and things. So I don't remember the brand it was from, but I know I got it from that website. Ooh, sorry, I don't know what that was. Do you miss your dark hair? Not really. I've been kind of digging this, whatever this is. Like, honestly, when I look at pictures now of myself with my hair black, I feel like it looks weird. I think it's just because I've had it like this. And now, because this is like my natural color that's growing back, which is kind of interesting because I haven't seen my natural hair since I was like 15 maybe, so that's interesting. I keep touching it though, which isn't good. So like a classier Etsy. Yeah, I think so. Something like that. What is your Hogwarts house? So I think it's Slytherin, I think. Yeah. I think I have some Ravenclaw tendencies. But I think my like neutral state is Slytherin. I think. I don't really know. Someone call up JK and ask her for me. Do you believe in Zodiac? So I've been watching so much like true crime unsolved mysteries lately that I thought you were asking me if I believe in the Zodiac killer. So no, I don't really think star signs have anything to do with anything. Do you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved? That's what I'm talking about, not the that's like all I did yesterday. I genuinely for like 8 literal hours watched BuzzFeed Unsolved. Not the supernatural. That can fuck off. I like the true crime. And Reddit r/unresolved mysteries. Dude, I've been digging into some deep rabbit holes. So spooky. Reality is truly stranger than fiction, my dudes. It truly is. Right, a mystery. Actually, Truth About Keeping Secrets sort of deals with some mysterious circumstances. Just trying the first thing I heard was fuck off, thanks. I think that's truly representative of my character, so I don't think you've been led astray. Bella, how do you say her last name? Yeah, is that, wait, I think I know. What's the... My brain is scrambled. Oh, I don't actually know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who is she? Why is everyone saying her name? I thought it had something to do with, like, the mysteries. And I was like, did she go missing? Where is Bella? Oh, Mystery Mondays. So she does have something to do with it. Now I see. Yes, that makes sense. I know... I haven't listened to it yet. It's called, isn't it like My Favorite Murder or something? There's a couple girls, the podcast about... Okay, we're writing again. So we will write for 15 minutes and then at 20 minutes, or 15 minutes past the hour, I'll be back. She makes unsolved mystery videos. Yeah, I will watch them. Thank you for the recommendation. So we'll put the bubbles back on, writing for 15 minutes. So get to work, kiddos, and I will be back shortly. We have 2 minutes left. Okay. We are done. Now, like, holy shit, man, this chat. Is there a way to make it so, like, people can only find this if they're subscribed to me or something? I'm so over, like, fucking dudes in the chat. Just shush. Shush. Try shushing. You should make this unlisted. Yeah, I could. Can you make live streams unlisted? You could really do with the chat moderator. I could. I'm not saying all the dudes in the chat are bad. I'm saying all the people that are bad in the chat are dudes. It's different. You have to say not all men, right? Like, can you turn chat off when you're just writing? I don't think I can. I can like make it so I can't see it, but I'm not sure I can actually turn it off. How does someone become a moderator? I volunteer. I dub you moderator. Thank you. Congratulations. Don't abuse this power. So I think we'll chat for until on the hour. So for me it's 4 o'clock. For you it might be a different time. And then we can do 20 minutes. I can't keep my plants alive is the one behind you real. It is. That is a snake plant, and if you can't keep plants alive, then that is a good plant for you to have. I don't even really think of it, and it doesn't die. They're quite foolproof. What time will you be streaming until? I think I'll do another hour, so until 5 my time. Thank you, Angelica. Make it happen. Fake plants optimal, yeah. Fake plants optimal. Are you one of those people who names your plants? No. I wouldn't be able to remember. They look the same. They're plants. Sometimes I talk to them. Sometimes I say, hello, how are you doing? Are you thirsty? Here's a drink. But I don't have names. Did you say fake plants? No, I did say snake plant. That one actually is a snake plant. But then we talked about fake plants. Sometimes it's fun to personify your plants. I bet it is. But considering I often forget to water them, I think maybe maybe personifying them would encourage me to water them more. I don't know. Snake plant. Snake plant. Snake plant. We're talking about plants. Guys, exhausting. Can we see Bug? You cannot see Bug. I already picked her up and I don't want to bother her again. I'm not sure if you can go back in the stream now, but in an hour when it's finished, I'll upload, and then at the beginning, you'll be able to see her. I will not pick her up again. Snack plan. Snack plan. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of work to do. I was meant to do shit yesterday, and like I said, I just watched BuzzFeed Unsolved for 8 hours. Trying to think what my favorite case is that I was reading about. I feel because so many of them are super spooky. But it does feel kind of bad to frame it as a spooky story, because this stuff actually happened to people and people still don't know what happened, and it's kind of fucked to be listen to this story when a person is dead, but the one that really freaked me out was, I don't remember the girl's name, it was Aisha, or basically there's a really bad thunderstorm, and this I think she was 9 or something. She leaves her house in the middle of the night with a backpack at 4 in the morning, but there's a big thunderstorm outside, and then they just never saw her again. So spooky. And I guess people saw her walking along the highway, but then that's the thing, because they thought maybe she was being groomed or something, and maybe someone from their church or something, and she left to meet them in the middle of the night, but then they ended up finding her backpack wrapped up in plastic and buried, and they don't know what happened to her. It's so spooky. So yep, that's my story. I really like the way your channel looks now. Yeah, I do too. I'm really happy with it. I think it's very satisfying to scroll through. It's weird I like true crime because people get killed. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's real life. And I almost feel guilty for being fascinated by it. And then obviously John Benet Ramsey, that's the whole thing. I was totally convinced the parents did it, and now I'm not so sure. I don't know. I just don't know. Because the ransom letter is so weird. and they wrote it on a notepad in John Bonet's room. What kind of kidnapper waits until you're in the house to write the ransom note? So it has to be the parents, but also there were other suspects that were so convincing, and there was unidentified DNA. The brother definitely did. That's what I thought too. I was totally convinced that the brother killed her on accident, and then parents tried to cover it up. And I think I was thinking that because there was a Criminal Minds episode where that happened. However, I think there is so much evidence to suggest otherwise. I don't know. Yeah, the Santa Claus. Yeah, so that was a creepy old man. And then, okay, listen, there was a guy who was their neighbor, right? Who, it was like 7 years after she died. He got, I don't remember the full story, he got arrested for something, and then he had a picture of John Bonet in his wallet, and he was like a 20-something-year-old dude. So that was creepy, but then also, I guess the day after she was killed, he calls up some friend, and this is like the account of the friend, so it might not be true, but he called up the friend saying, "I hurt a little girl." Like, and there were 2 sets of unidentified footprints. Who did it? Okay, sorry. Yeah, that is true. They said all the underwear has weird DNA on it because of it could just have fingerprints on it before, like from the manufacturing process. And that is true. They tested unopened underwear, which had weird DNA on it too. So that is true. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, we need to write now. Aisha Degree, that was, or is it Aisha or Asha? It's A-S-H-A. She was the girl who left the house in the middle of the night. Okay, right, we need to, are you talking about a show? No, I am talking about real life. Weird DNA, what do you mean even weird DNA is identifiable? No, that's not true. If you have DNA that's not, like, into the system, then you can't identify it because it's not in the system. You can't just, like, look at a fingerprint and go, oh, that's Mr. Jenkins, if you don't already have his fingerprints. Okay, we're writing for 20 minutes. This is your halfway notice. Regardless, there's 10 more minutes. We are back. Hello. Holy shit, I would love to trim the chat fat. You can't block people from the chat, which is bullshit. You need to like hide them or repeatedly put them in timeout. It's like, why can't I just make this person exit? Anyways, hello. So I think we will chat for maybe another 10 minutes. And then we can write for another 20 minutes, or maybe I'm honestly like, I really like doing these, but for some reason I've gotten really tired. I think it's because I haven't done a lot of work this weekend, and now I'm like trying to do it and also run the chat. So I think maybe, what should we do? I might bounce a little early. Maybe in 10 minutes we can do a quick 10-minute sprint and then call it a day. That might be good. I need to take like a nap or something. Or I think I'm hungry. I think I need to get food. Actually, I should do that. What should I get from Uber Eats? Okay. Don't know what I'm in the mood for. Don't go south. I won't for another, 20 minutes? I did a bit of my chemistry homework. Nice. McDonald's delivery always. Don't tempt me. I've been having like an issue with that. It's too often. Get something vegan. You're probably right. That is probably exactly what I should do. Get some rice, yeah? I can go for some rice. Some veggie rice. I go for some veggie rice. What are your favorite kind of paintings? Oil, coal, digital? To be honest, I don't really think much about paintings. I don't know, my knowledge of like art and art history is very limited. I don't know a lot about it. I like all sorts. It's a good painting. Make a little stir fry, my dude. See, but to make the little stir fry, I would need to leave the house, which is not something I'm interested in doing at the moment. What do you mean by veggie rice? Rice is always veggie. Well, I'd get like, sometimes I'll get like a fried rice and it might have like chicken in it or something. But if I'm going vegan for dins, then... Listen, I know it's easy to make. I don't have any ingredients in my house. I keep very little food in my house. Like, I think I have super noodles downstairs. I think I don't have ingredients, and that's why I was gonna get it from Uber Eats. Do you have a writing playlist for your book? Yeah, I sort of do. I think on my Spotify, I think it's public, the one that I listen to mostly while I'm writing. I'm not doing it now because I can't play sound on my laptop or else it'll get all funky. Or yeah, on my Spotify, the two like what could this be playlists I like to listen to. Yeah, Chinese takeout sounds nice. I might do that. Uber Eats acts as a cover for the delivery of drugs for a lot of people. Get some crack. So like on my recommended restaurants, I don't see where I can get that. So I'm not sure. Angelica, you are the real MVP. Thank you for dealing with these hooligans. Yeah, thank you. I've been sort of trying to read and filter people out, but it's kind of hard because it goes quick, and I can't read that fast. What time will this stream end? So in like 4 minutes we'll write again, and then yeah, we'll write for another 10 minutes, and then I think that'll be it. Can you not question my use of the word hooligans, please? It's an entirely applicable word to describe. Are you reading anything at the moment? No. I'm sort of in between books. I need to figure out which one I'm going to start on next. I got a bunch from last week. I went to the Penguin Children's sort of media presentation night where I talked a bit about the truth about keeping secrets to sort of, there were a bunch of sort of journalists and influencers in attendance. So I talked a bit about the book, but also I got a bunch of like arcs and stuff. So I'm sort of working through those. I don't know what else, or what am I saying? I don't know which, I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my bookshelf. I'm not just gazing off into the distance. Dude, do you think video games could be a medium comparable to literature? I totally think they already are. I think there's whole like, I mean, to like write the story of a video game, it's like, that's like its own thing, you know? I think if anything, if not literature, they're absolutely like an art form. But yeah. Do you write with me every day? No. I have been saying for the past like 5 months that I want to do it once a week, and then that doesn't happen because sometimes I'm just sad and I don't feel like doing this. But in theory, I'd like to do it every Sunday, which hasn't happened. But I think they've mostly taken place on Sundays. So, but also after the live streams are done, I upload the full like video of it, so you can still watch it even though it's not live. So yeah. What distinguishes YA from just fiction? So YA isn't a genre so much as it is like I don't know, it's sort of, because you have like adult fiction and then young adult fiction, and just as like adult fiction encompasses sort of sci-fi and fantasy and contemporary whatever, YA does the same thing. So I think the first mistake people make is thinking YA is a genre in and of itself, which is not. But YA typically has a protagonist between the ages of like, I don't know what it is. It's like 14 and like 18. It typically deals with some sort of, well, it's written from, it doesn't necessarily have to be first person, but it's written from the perspective of a teenager. So like there's a lot of adult fiction where the protagonist is between those ages, but it's written sort of as an adult looking back as a teenager, and that's mainly what distinguishes it, I think. So yeah. What do you mean by bubbles? Oh, you will see in a moment. Are you a writer who likes writing? Because I know there are a lot of writers who hate the actual process, but they feel like they have to do it. Um, I love writing. um, yeah, it's like my favorite thing. Sorry, I talk about that more, but I think we're gonna start writing now. Okay, so we will write for another 10 minutes. Just a quick one to finish it off. Finish whatever you're doing. And then we'll say goodbyes and close the stream. Cool. We have 3 minutes left. Yeah, 3 minutes left. Okay. I think we're done, friends. Oh my god, I need to like go to chiropractor. Cool. I hope you guys got some good work done. Yeah, I got a lot done. I finished one chapter and started on the next. Like I said, I'm sort of in a weird part of the book where it's less like just putting my head down and writing and more trying to figure out how to put the parts together. But yeah, got some work done. I think I'm gonna get some grub, and then probably keep working all night. Thank you, Angelica. You are an angel. Thank you for your work. But yeah, cool. If you came like halfway through the stream or something, if you